afternoon, I went to my mailbox to find an envelope from Carson Hill. Recall notice. But don't worry, it's a good thing, and I'm gonna show you why. So, if you're receiving this shipment, you have been identified as having received some faulty parts. We have redesigned the parts in question and are sending you these parts to replace the parts you are currently using. It's a lot of parts. You may or may not have noticed any issue with the parts installed in your machine. However, we recommend replacing them with these redesigned parts for the best performance. Please note that the old version of the bearing arm is not compatible with the new cams. So you will need to replace both the bearing arm and cams provided herein. All right, guys, thank you. That is super descriptive of what went on. And we did notice a little issue with one of our cams and had reached out to the company. Amazing customer service for the Neuma. And now we got these new cams, boom, boom. And we got a replacement brass drive arm and that new aluminum drive arm that is supposed to replace the old one. So we're gonna toss that out completely and replace this. All right, let's see what's different. So identifying the cams can be a little tricky. Let's start with the drive arm. So here's that aluminum drive arm from before. Which is meant to drive these new cams. So big difference there. So this one goes with the old cams, bang. We got a new one, and they gave us a new brass drive arm. Does look a little different as well. Check out the old one. So they both look smaller. The new one's got some writing on it, up and down, tell you which way to install it. Get rid of that drive arm too. That side. All right, so that is the appearance of the changes. We'll see how it runs. So far, the Neuma's been the best tool that I've found so far in tattooing. If you're not on a budget, I would recommend going for the Neuma because of its versatility. And even as a beginner, I've noticed that the Neuma seems to work more efficiently. The healing time seems faster. Just a couple days after taking off the bandage, I noticed all the black packing that I had done was very smooth. Much different than some of the less expensive pens, which I also review. If you're on a budget, those are great, but they're not great for large scale projects. If you're gonna be a serious tattoo artist, you have to have a serious machine, and the Neuma is the way to go. All right, so let's take a look at what we got here. So starting at the top, I have organized these cans into a row of 3.6 and 4.2 stroke length. And then I have this 2.75 cam over here on the left at a 33%er. But anyway, let's go down the line here. All right, so let's take a look at the old cam. So this right here is a 2.75 millimeter cam. At the 33%, it is a unique little cam there. That's why it's on its own on the side. And let's just see if we can find its partner here. The updated version. So as you can see, the 2.75 has a single line with 3 dots. All right, so here's its match, and let's take a look. You can see that the plastic appears much thicker on the newer version, and there's a slight color difference, which helps just differentiate it from the old one. But we're not going to use this one unless we use the old drive arm for some reason, but we're going to update this thing and use Carson Hill's recommended new drive arm, which fits better with the thicker plastic. All right, so that is the updated 2.75. I'm just going to replace that in my box here. All right, so those are the main differences I noticed. Super excited to have my new set of cams here. I do think that they're gonna run more efficiently. I can't wait to try them out. Again, if you can afford it, the Neuma is the way to go. It is a lot safer for the skin for a variety of reasons. And we have more videos about the Neuma. Check that out and don't forget to subscribe. Bye guys.
Thank you. Bye.